so from Oak Ridge to becoming the woman that you are, like, how were you able to do that? Because a lot of kids, like, being in environments like that, like I guess they don't see the full vision of themselves being successful. So how was that for you? Like, how were you able to obtain that?
I would say education. I feel like my mom always told me that I would play around in my room and she would hear me like talking to myself. And I would be like passing papers out on the floor, acting like a teacher. And like I had students in my room. And so I feel like I just gravitated towards education. I feel like I gravitated towards education at a really early age. And so I was always wanted to have good grades, as well as I remember getting the President Award in like 5th grade. And so it always meant a lot to me to get good grades. And then I was always in like drill team, basketball, track. And so I just feel like that was just a goal of mine. And then what really I feel like was a big change in my life was my senior year. I didn't have classes 6th and 7th period. And so I chose to work at Hyatt Middle School. So I worked in their office. And with my high school, I feel like a lot of my peers were involved in the criminal justice system. I was always trying to help them turn in their work, like so they could graduate. And then I started working at Hyatt Middle School, and I seen probation officers coming in, and I would have to go get 6th, 7th, 8th grade students to provide UAs for a urine sample for their probation officer. I'm like, wow, people get in trouble this young. And so I thought at that time, like, I gotta give back in this area. Like, I gotta work with young people and try to get them to where they're not entering the system. And so I feel like, and when I started like my bachelor's program, I went in and I chose my major, which was Child Adult Family Services and Criminal Justice, and it stayed the same the whole time. Like, I didn't change my major. So I feel like it was purpose driven for me. Value in education, and then wanting to have an impact on like my peers and then young people so they didn't end up like my peers. That's what I would have to say. I ran into my drama teacher, Ruth Ann Gaines, coaches, track coaches, basketball coaches. So just having mentors in my life that continued to pour into me in that way. But I really think education kind of just kept me focused. Right?